Hello everyone, my name is PlasmaMuffin, and to celebrate my recently reaching 1,000 subscribers, I am doing a Q&A. So, in a video I did a few days ago, about a week ago, I asked you guys to comment any questions that you might have for me about my channel, or me, or anything, and I actually got quite a few, so in this video I'm going to be answering those. So I've got most of the questions are from my YouTube video from the comments, and there's also one on the Terraria forums. So I'm going to start with that one because I don't know, because I want to. So Pericles Cord says or asks, did you play your first playthrough of Terraria alone or with a friend? My first playthrough of Terraria I actually played alone, and in fact 99% of my playthroughs I've played alone, because unfortunately I can't really play multiplayer because I don't have any friends that play the game, at least not on PC. I have a couple of friends that play the game, but on like consoles and stuff, and also I don't really have very good internet, so I can't like play multiplayer online. But I have done a couple LAN playthroughs with my sister, although none of them were like actually full playthroughs, so we just played through part of the game, but that was fun. And the second question is, how did you find out about Terraria? I actually found out through a YouTuber called Paulsource Jr., and you may have heard of him. You may know him for his Minecraft tutorials. Well, that was the first YouTube series that I really got into, is his Minecraft tutorials, and in one of his videos he mentioned a game called Terraria. He was talking about the blood moons, and so when I heard that, I'm like, hey, that sounds kind of cool. And so I checked, and it turned out he had made some videos on Terraria, so started watching them, and I'm like, this game is awesome. So then I ended up getting it, and now I have, let me check. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to see how many hours I have in Terraria, but it needs to, Steam is trying to load, and it's like updating and garbage and stuff, so oh well. I've got more than 2,000 hours in it, so. Next question, and this is from the YouTube. Number 0 asks, what inspired you to start the Hollow Knight randomness videos? I'm recently new and wondering how long each took. The main inspirations for the Hollow Knight randomness series was Spectacu and Keith Redacted's Hollow Knight videos. So Spectacu, he did some videos on Hollow Knight, and okay, 2,502 hours in Terraria. That's how many I have, and I don't regret a single one of them. So, so yeah, Keith Redacted and Spectacu were my inspirations for Hollow Knight, because they both made some pretty hilarious videos. Spectacu did he's done 4 or 5 or something, and he needs to upload the final one, which his upload schedule is actually even slower than mine is, believe it or not. Spectacu, if you're watching this, upload the next Hollow Knight video. So, and Keith Redacted, he inspired the main style of my videos, like, not talking, just having the, what do you call it, like, subtitles, I guess. And how long each one takes, it depends. Like, overall, I think I only spend, like, a few hours on each one, but I don't do it all at once. Like, I'll do a few minutes here and there because I'm lazy. And so, this current one, well, I didn't even start it until a few weeks ago, so that's not, like, I've only spent a few minutes on it, like maybe 10 minutes total. I don't know, 20 minutes. Like, overall, with everything, like, not just the editing, but, like, finding the things I want to edit in, like, finding funny pictures and memes and stuff that I want to edit in, all that stuff takes longer, and then there's the actual gameplay, then there's editing all of that together, and then there's waiting for it to process, then uploading it and all that stuff. But like overall, just making the video part generally takes at least a few hours, but from start to finish, like time-wise, generally takes like a month or two, just because editing is hard and I'm kind of lazy. So yeah. So rm.exe 2003 says, "This boy is a great boy, thank you. How old are you? And if that's not comfortable to you, what's your occupation or school year?" I'm between the ages of 15 and 30. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. And what's my occupation or school year? I am actually homeschooled, so I don't know what my school year would be at any time, because we didn't bother to keep track of that stuff. And my occupation, I don't really have one. My occupation basically is making these videos, except I don't get paid for it. At least not yet. I actually, since I just passed 1,000 subscribers, in fact, as of this video, or as of the recording of this video, I have, how many subscribers do I have? Hang on. But like, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, then you can monetize your videos, so I submitted my application, and it's currently being reviewed, so that's cool. 1,186 subscribers. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. A lot indeed. Alright, so yeah, I don't have a job. I'd like one, because it'd be a nice way to get me off my butt and doing something productive to society. It'd also be a good thing to, get me some exercise, help me learn some skills, and all that stuff. So, Dr. Cave Spider asks, "Where did all my coconuts go?" The tarantula took them. Favorite boss in Hollow Knight? Nosk. His boss fight, like the style of the fight itself isn't the best, but I just love the atmosphere. Like, he looks so cool, and just the way you encounter him is just awesome. Because, like when I first played Hollow Knight, I was gonna tell you about my first encounter with Nosk, but that's kind of spoilery, so I'm just gonna say that the way you encounter Nosk is absolutely awesome. And combat-wise, my favorite boss is probably Nightmare King Grim, actually. I used to hate him because he was so hard, but once I got really good at the game, and I think I'm pretty good at the game, he's not actually that hard anymore, and it's just a fun fight. So yeah, that's probably my favorite boss. My favorite game is, what is my favorite game? I have a lot, actually. Like, overall, I would say Terraria, because, I mean, I have 2,500 hours in it, which is more than I have in all my other games combined, I believe. Except possibly Minecraft, but that, I don't have that, like, the number of hours I've played of that recorded. Minecraft is great, but I can't play it without mods anymore, because just vanilla is just kind of boring, and I hate the updates. So, with mods, it might be Minecraft, but overall, I would just say Terraria, just because it's so much fun, and has so much replay value, and you can do all sorts of things. You're free to do whatever you want. It's just great. And the atmosphere is awesome. The sound is awesome. I just love it. Another one of my favorite games is obviously Hollow Knight. Then there's Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2. Those are absolutely incredible. I would say that's a close second place to Terraria, just because I love them so much. Like, they're absolutely awesome. And then there's Minecraft, of course, and I'd probably have to Light Drifter after that, and those are my favorite games. So, in general, my favorite game is Terraria. Let's see here. Top Hat Oni says 998 subs, almost there, XD. Not really a question, but that is indeed accurate, or it was, because now I have over 100. I have 100 subscribers more than, over 100 subscribers more than 1,000. nattydoll.exe says, still making Hollow Knight videos. I just love it. And they are so funny. XD. Thank you. I'm going to be making them for quite a while, because I quite enjoy them. Instafizz asks, how did you get into literature? I don't honestly remember because I was so young. I actually learned to read at a very young age. I was like, I don't know, 5 or something. I mean, I don't remember because I was like 5 or something, but it was a while ago. My mom says I learned to read at a very young age, and according to her, I actually wanted to read once I saw the first Harry Potter movie. I'm like, hey, that's awesome, and there's books. It's based off a book. I want to read that, so I got my mom to teach me to read, and I read Harry Potter, read that, and read a bunch of other books, and so yeah, and that question, by the way, was actually, I think, a response to me mentioning that I'm actually writing a book. So if you didn't know that, yeah, I'm writing a book. So yeah, I love writing. It is so much fun. I know I'm going on kind of a tangent, but hey, it's a Q&A video. I'm A-ing right now, so yes, I am writing a book. It's awesome. I love it, and I have like almost 11 chapters now after a couple years, so pretty happy with that. Joshua Rogers asks, in Hollow Knight, which basic enemy is your favorite? Basic enemy? Hang on. I'm going to the Hollow Knight wiki here, because I do not remember all the enemies in this game. Come on, dial up. Where? Okay, why is... Hang on. What? Where's the enemies? Hang on, where's the search option? Okay, enemies. Here we go. Alright, so let me take a look at all these. Well, it's definitely not primal aspids, I can tell you that much. Not gonna include bosses in here because they are basic enemies. Gosh dang it, there's so many of them. Why are there so many? Meh. Well, I'm probably gonna go with, I guess. I don't know. I've never really thought about this, but I'm gonna go with Shardmite because they're cute. And they're from Crystal Peak, which I like. Also, I really like the Crawlets and Tick-Ticks because they're just super cute. But, yeah, I don't really have much of a favorite enemy in Hollow Knight. I just haven't really thought about it that much. Edward Elric, the Full Metal Alchemist, asks, what is your favorite area in Hollow Knight? Mine are Crystal Peak, City of Tears, Green Path, and Fog Canyon. My favorite area in Hollow Knight is definitely Crystal Peak, because I absolutely love the music, and I love the art, I love the atmosphere. It's just so peaceful, it's so relaxing. Like, I'll just listen to the Crystal Peak music on loop for hours, just relax. It's just so relaxing. I just love it so much, and it reminds me of Neopets. Hollow Knight, a lot of Hollow Knight actually reminds me of Neopets, especially the music. And that's why I like Crystal Peak so much, because that's what it reminds me of, and it just makes me so happy, and I just love it. Second favorite area is probably Deep Nest. I know everyone hates Deep Nest because it's so creepy and difficult, but that's exactly why I love it. Because making like creepy areas is, I don't know, I feel like it's not that easy. It's kind of difficult to make them actually feel creepy, like you're in a dangerous area, but Deep Nest does that pretty well, so that's my second favorite area. Seizure Salad asks, why are your videos so funny? Because I am hilarious. The Salty Gamer Plays MC asks, who's your favorite after Cornifer, Quirrell, Mila, Elderbug, Bretta, and Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown? Quirrell and Mila. I like Quirrell because he's just cool and friendly and stuff. And Mila is absolutely adorable. Cornifer and Elderbug are pretty cool too. Bretta is kind of creepy, and Zote the Mighty is funny but also annoying. So yeah. Also, I like Tiso and Cloth. My two favorite NPCs are probably, or three favorite NPCs are probably Quirrell, Mila, and Tiso. It's a shame that, well, spoilers. Minted Melon asks, opinion of Crystal Hunters. Hang on, which ones are those? Ow! Those guys, I hate them. They are worse than Primal Aspids. Because Primal Aspids, yeah, they shoot a lot of things at you that are hard to dodge, but once they shoot, you just move out of the way a little bit, and most of the time, all the projectiles will avoid you. But with Crystal Hunters, they shoot, and then the ground that they hit turns into a big freaking crystal that you have to hit with your sword to destroy. And when there's like 5 of them in one room, then they're constantly spraying crystals at you and turning the ground into spikes of death. And they can fly, so they're really hard to hit, and they're always floating out of the way, out of reach. Yeah, I hate them. They suck. Canaries, or Canaris, asks, if you had to pick a favorite scene or interaction in Hollow Knight that you remember, what would it be? Oh, goodness sakes. There are so many. Good grief. How am I gonna... Trying to think of one. What's a good... Well, while I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna just say something that's unrelated because I feel like doing that. My microphone, the pop filter, which is the fuzzy black thing on the end of some microphones, well, that came off and fell into the cat's litter box, so I can't use it because it fell into the cat's litter box, and this is the part that goes right by my face. So, I mean, I kind of don't want to get like tuberculosis or Ebola or whatever it is that you can get from cat litter boxes. So if you hear a bunch of loud popping noises, then that's probably what that's from. Probably, or it could just be me taking the mickey. So my favorite scene or interaction is, good grief, there's, how am I gonna... Probably what happens in the black egg near the end of the game. I'm not gonna say what it is for the benefit of those who haven't gotten there yet, but that's probably my favorite. Imp asks, I just got here. Why is there exactly 22,222 Geo in the video? So that's referring to the Q&A announcement video. Well, I have that much because I wanted it to be a cool number. Like, I saw that I was at like 22,000 Geo or something like that, so I carefully picked up 1 Geo at a time until I had 22222 Geo. I had to turn off Gathering Swarm for that. So yeah, that's why. Bernardo Calcagno says, man, congrats for the 1,000. Thank you, Bernardo. Ninja Guy number 1 asks, what's your favorite fight in Hollow Knight? Again, probably Nightmare King Grim. Oh dear, I hope that doesn't count as spoilers. Like, I'm just saying the name. You won't know what that actually is, but yeah, that's probably my favorite fight. Also Nosk for the reasons I mentioned before. Zamoe asks, will you move to some other games? Hollow Knight for life, to be honest, but I think you can do some great things. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot of different games. Like, I might even do Hollow Knight randomness style videos for some games. I was thinking of making some funny Dark Souls videos, actually. But, for now, my main comedy video series is Hollow Knight randomness, and then I just do whatever else I feel like doing my Hyper Light Drifter series, my Magic Maker series, Risk of Rain 2, Minecraft sometimes. I do plan to finish the Aether Mod series. I just haven't really felt like it for the last 3 years or however long it's been. So yeah, I'm planning to do a lot of different things, but also going to be making Hollow Knight randomness videos and just Hollow Knight videos in general for a very long time, because I have like a list of jokes and just funny memes and edits and stuff that I made for Hollow Knight, and I've got like more than 100 jokes on it. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of material, and those are just the ones that I haven't used. I've already used like a ton of the other ones. So his next question is, what's the funniest thing you ever produced? Definitely one of my Hollow Knight randomness videos, probably number, I don't know, 3 or 4-ish or something like that. I feel like they get funnier, like each one I upload gets progressively funnier, and so like I'd say probably the 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th ones is probably my funniest. I know I don't have 10 Hollow Knight randomness videos, but I'm working on it. So my favorite is probably, I'd say it's probably the most recent episode. That's what, episode 6, I believe? Yeah, that one. Episodes 5 and 6. Those are my, probably the funniest things I've ever produced. At least in the channel. I can't think of anything else. Pyro, the weird poodle moth that looks suspiciously like a furry version of the Radiance, asks, would you say you are a pro at Hollow Knight? Yeah, I would, because I've gotten very far in the game. I've beaten every boss in the game, actually, as of recently. I'm not, again, no spoilers, but the true final boss is the, that's the, just beat it very recently, just like a month ago, maybe? I don't know, a few weeks ago at least. So, that's the, yeah, I've done that, and I haven't finished the final Pantheon. Again, if you don't know what that is, that's okay. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty good at Hollow Knight. I made a playthrough where I used only spells and didn't upgrade my nail. Well, I used mostly spells and I didn't upgrade my nail. And I did that pretty well, and I'm also currently doing a playthrough where I am not using any upgrades of any kind except mobility upgrades like the Mothwing Cloak and stuff. Monarch Wings and all that. And currently I'm stuck on the Watcher Knights because while I can kill them, it takes forever, and usually by the time I've killed a couple, I'm really low on health, and healing is difficult in that fight because it's a very difficult fight. So yeah, so I would say I'm pro at Hollow Knight, although I'm not near as good as like Cranky Templar or Fireborn. Like, those people can do no-hit playthroughs, like Path of Pain in 1 minute with the Delicate Flower and stuff like that. Like, that's just crazy. I'm not near as good. I'm not near that good yet, but maybe someday I will be. Bernardo Calcagno. Oh, didn't he do a question earlier on? I don't know, maybe. Yes, he did. He says, just to you now, I was the 1000. You were the 1000 subscriber? Cool. Kind of difficult to tell sometimes, but yeah, that's cool. So, Robert Esteves de Souza asks, what are your top 5 favorite movies? Oh, I don't know that I have 5 favorite movies. I have, like, 1 favorite movie. My favorite movie is Aquaman. My second favorite movie is The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. After that, I really don't have favorites, honestly. I'm not a big movie person, honestly. I don't know, I just don't really like movies all that much. I mean, I do like them sometimes, but I prefer playing computer games to movies. What accomplishment are you most proud of? Probably either getting 1,000 subscribers, either getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or writing my book, because both of those are pretty awesome. But I'd say I'm probably more proud of my book because I love writing. It's awesome. But I said that before. What's your biggest pet peeve? Goodness snakes. I have a lot of them. My brain just crashed. Well, I hate it when people pronounce things wrong, like when people pronounce golems as golems, like in Terraria, the golem boss, they call it golem, even though it's clearly not spelled that way, and Gollum from Lord of the Rings they'll call golem, which is weird because that's the exact opposite of how you're supposed to pronounce both of those. And then they'll say hallow as hollow, like Halloween or the hollow biome, and I'm just like, no, it's the hallow. There's an A in there. It's not hollow. That would require an O instead of an A, but there's an A and not an O. And no one apparently knows how to pronounce adamantite. You just like look at each letter individually and see how you would pronounce it. It's adamantite, not atomite or adamtite or adamatite, adamantite. So that bugs me. I'm kind of a pronunciation Nazi. Oh great, I just got demonetized, didn't I? Wait, I haven't been monetized in the first place. I don't think it's possible to demonetize someone before they've been monetized, but I'm sure there's a way. So yeah, that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. Also, I can't really think of anything else. I guess, not something that other people do, but something that just annoys me is I keep losing my train of thought while talking. You've probably noticed that quite a lot. Like, I don't know if I have, like, ADHD or something, or if it's just something about me, but, like, I'll just completely forget what I'm talking about while I'm in the middle of talking about it. Just my brain just crashes, and I have to restart, and it takes a while. It's very confusing, very disorienting. It's kind of like when your computer just shuts down for no reason, and then you have to turn it back on, log in, do everything and all that. So that's annoying. What is your greatest fear? Mice. Definitely mice. That's like my biggest phobia anyway. Because, like, even just thinking about them, they really creep me out. Like, just their freaky little dirty, hairy, black, furry bodies, and the way they skid around so fast that they could be up your pant leg before you can react, and the fact that they're dirty, they can get into your house pretty much whenever they like, and you don't know how, so you don't know how to keep them from getting in your house, and you don't feel safe in your house because you're always afraid you're going to step on one, or one is going to touch you, or something like that. They're just creepy and gross, and I hate them. Like, as animals, I like them because I like animals, but I don't want them anywhere near me because they just creep the heck out of me. Rats are even worse. Fortunately, I've never seen a rat in real life, and I do not plan to, ever. Because they're basically double mice. They're bigger, they have those creepy naked tails. So, yeah. Also, I'm scared of water and heights. I'm scared of water because I can't swim, and I'm scared of heights because I can't fly. Or at least that's what I like to say, anyway. I'm just afraid of falling in water or falling off of a height and either dying, getting hurt, or dropping an important possession into one of those things and losing it forever. Like my phone. Like whenever, like I remember I went to the zoo a year or two ago, and there was, like, at the monkey exhibit, it was this island in the middle of a little miniature lake, and there are these little wooden dock sort of bridge thingies leading up to it, and that scared me just being on those. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about that. But probably my greatest, deepest fear is probably not getting into heaven, honestly, because that's my ultimate goal in life, and I don't feel like I will be satisfied unless I made it to the absolute best place I could possibly be, because that's, you know, eternity that we're talking about. And Robert Esteves de Souza also says, "Congrats on this milestone. Thank you." Yoda123 asks, "Did you complete the Grim Troop?" Yes, I did. Again, I'll avoid spoilers, but of the two endings, I prefer the one where you get Carefree Melody because it's just objectively better than Grimchild. Hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler for you all, because I'm just mentioning the names of these things, not what they are, what they do, or anything like that. So hopefully that's good enough. I apologize if I have spoiled some things for you. I'm going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Also, the footage I'm going to be using is going to be Risk of Rain 2, so there's going to be spoilers for that. Frickson, are you still enjoying Hollow Knight like the beginning? Yes, actually. In fact, I would say I'm enjoying it more than I did at the beginning, because at the beginning I was super frustrated with it because of how hard it was. I remember complaining about how difficult the bosses were, and probably the biggest one in my first playthrough was Soul Master. That just felt so unfair. And it kind of is until you memorize the attacks. Like, I would recommend, like, if you want to get good at Hollow Knight, my best advice is just equip all the defense and health charms you can get, and just try and just go into a boss fight that's giving you trouble, and just focus on dodging. Don't try and get any hits in, just focus on dodging and see how long you can survive. And once you think you've got a good handle on dodging, then you can try attacking and stuff, and changing out your charms if some of them aren't being useful enough, and stuff like that. Because really, Hollow Knight's about learning boss attack patterns and stuff. Once you've got those down, then it's a lot easier. But yeah, it doesn't unfortunately have the same, I guess, charm that it did when I first played through, because now I know everything about it and stuff. So it's got a completely different atmosphere, but I still love it, and I'm still enjoying it quite a lot, and I still play it a lot, and I still obviously make videos on it. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying Hollow Knight. Bendy26 asks, are you a helicopter? Yes, actually I identify as an attack helicopter. So, I don't know how you figured that out, but congrats to you. Cased says, I love you. Thank you. I love you too. Also, you have a picture of a pug as your avatar, which is adorable because I love dogs. Storybird asks, how do you like doing YouTube? Oh, I hate it. I've been doing it for 2 years, and I've hated every second of it. I hate getting subscribers, I hate getting likes, I hate getting comments. I just hate absolutely everything about it. It's just absolutely the worst. No, I love YouTube, that's why I'm doing it. But, like, I mean, that is a valid question, because some people do YouTube, like, they don't enjoy it, they feel, I guess they do it because they want popularity or money, or they feel forced to or pressured into it or something. Or they're doing it just because that's what everyone else is doing, but I really like doing YouTube. I remember, like, it's just fun. I just like doing it. Like, I love just talking to myself, and once the video's done, other people, and holy cow, my video's at 30 minutes already. This is not gonna fit on my computer very well. I don't have much free space. So yeah, I love doing YouTube. It's very fun. And my favorite part is the comments, because, well, likes and subscribers are nice, and they can get you money eventually and stuff, but the best part is the comments, because you get to see people's reactions to the stuff you created, see what they think about it and stuff. So yeah, that's why I like to encourage comments. So if you have any comments of any kind, go ahead and leave them. Unless they're spam comments, like saying, hey, check out my channel, I like this video, it's a good video. I love your videos and watch it all the time. If you like videos, check out my channel. Like, don't do that, and don't do, like, hate comments, but literally any other kind of comments are okay. Well, not literally any. Use your best judgment. I'm pretty sure you have some. Wishbug Games asks, what inspired you to start making videos? Well, it all started back in 1953 when I was born in a log cabin in Minnesota that I built with my own hands. My mother died in infancy, and actually it all started several years ago when I was like, I don't know, 8. That was when I first found Paul Source Jr.'s Minecraft Survive and Thrive videos, and that was the season 2 with him doing Minecraft 1.0, and at the time I didn't know like anything about Minecraft, and so watching his videos on that was just awesome. And I didn't even know really what YouTube was at the time. I thought it was just a place people went to upload like cat videos, and that's it. And I mean, they do that, but they do other stuff. And I didn't even know what a channel was, or likes, or subscribers, things like that. Like, at the end of his videos, he'd be like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'd be like, what's that? But, I figured it out eventually, and once I did, I was like, hey, that sounds really fun. I didn't even know that was a thing. I want to do that. So, fortunately, I didn't do it until a few years ago. I would recommend, if you want to be a YouTuber, I would recommend waiting until you feel like you're, I guess, mature enough, like maybe, I don't know, 17 or 18 or something, because, like, the earlier you start, the more cringe you're gonna have on your channel, and, like, that's okay, because everyone's cringy. Like, I was cringy at that age, but when I was, like, 8, I didn't have a YouTube channel, so I was cringy, but I was cringy in private. So, so yeah, so Paul is he inspired me to start making videos in general. And then, as mentioned before, my Hollow Knight videos were inspired by Keith Redacted and Spectacu, and another one of my inspirations for YouTube is Durbo the Magnificent. He's another YouTuber. He's hilarious. You should check him out. So that's that question, and the last question is by I Lays Eggs, Rich X the Third. Why are random things so funny in your videos? Because I am hilarious, and I'm good at finding... Like, I'm not bragging or anything, but I do have a very good sense of humor, as my 1,187-ish subscribers would go to show. I have a pretty good sense of humor, and I'm incredibly hilarious. So, yeah, that's, I love comedy, and I love making jokes and looking up, like, thinking of jokes to do and stuff. So, yeah, like, just every time I see something that I think is kind of funny, I put that in my Hollow Knight jokes, note file, and, I'll find somewhere to use it. Like, the higher beings, this message is for you alone, like and subscribe. Like, that one was, that was a, that was one that I wrote down. Like, some of them I just think up on the fly as I'm editing, but that one was one that I wrote down to, make a joke about, and so I used it because it was written down. I'm rambling. To finish off this video, I would just like to point out that my third episode of Hollow Knight Randomness has 68,705 views, which is absolutely incredible. And just blows me away, because that's like, that's more than 60 times, that's almost 70 times the amount of subscribers I have, and I have a lot of subscribers. Like, I just imagine, like, a stadium filled with 68,000 people, and there's a big screen, and they're all watching the screen, it's playing my Hollow Knight video, and that's just, like, I know that a lot of those are probably just people that clicked on the video, and then clicked off after, like, the first couple seconds, because they weren't interested in it or something, or rewatches, or things like that, but it's still incredible. Because, like, even if only half those are actual views, that's a ton of views. That is a lot of views. So, so this video is getting kind of long, but I'm gonna finish it off by actually talking about how I came up with some of the stuff for my channel. So my channel name, PlasmaMuffin, I actually came up with that specifically to be my YouTube name. Like, I was trying to think, okay, what do I want to call my channel? And so I was thinking, and so I watched this video. It was a YouTuber called Grazer. He was playing a Minecraft minigame called Vampire Z, and one of the other players in it, because it was a multiplayer game, one of the other players had the name Plasma something, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. But Plasma, in and of itself, that's a bit short, so I wanted to add something else, and So, Paul Source Jr., one of his son's usernames is Jumbo Muffin. So I just decided to put a muffin on the end, and that's how I came up with PlasmaMuffin. And every now and then I'll make a joke about how I'm an Enderman, and the reason for that is because I'm tall, and I'm thin, and I do not like water, and I don't like looking people in the eyes because I'm shy, so I like to say that I'm an Enderman because of that. And also Endermen are just really cool. So that's why I like my skin in Minecraft as an Enderman and stuff like that. So, that is, wow, 40 minutes. That is a lot of minutes. So yeah, that's how I got, that's all the questions and answers, and I'm bad at talking and things. So, thank you to everyone who submitted questions. If you have any additional questions that weren't answered in this video, feel free to ask them, and I'll answer them in the comments. I read all the comments, like all of them. Like, because every time, like I've noticed that, like, you know, people that watch YouTube that don't have channels themselves, they don't always know how it works. So basically, every time I get a comment, I get a notification, and so I just click on the notification button, and it shows me all the comments and subscribers and stuff that I've gotten recently. So, yeah, I read every single one of your comments because I have lots of free time and I like reading comments. So even if I don't like them or reply to them, then I do read all of them. So yeah, if you do have something to ask, then feel free to comment it. So that is my Q&A, my 1,000 subscriber special. I am purposefully dragging out the end of this video because I want it to reach 42 minutes and 42 seconds. But yeah, so that's it. I don't have very much room on my computer. If anyone asks any questions, like in the interim between me recording this video and uploading it, then I'm just gonna edit those questions in. So, like, if anyone does ask questions, which I kind of doubt they will, but they might, then I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, answer those. So, what else can I say? Fill the remaining 30 seconds of this video. Well, I guess this is a bit of an extra answer to the why do you have 2222 geo in the videos, because I like fancy special numbers. So, yep, so that is it for this video. Please comment, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. So I did actually get a couple extra questions since I recorded the last bit. First one is by Tentacle Enthusiast, and he asks, do you have a specific direction for your channel, or are you just doing what you like as you go along? Yeah, I'm pretty much just doing what I like as I go along, whatever I feel like doing, which often includes not finishing series, but I do have some plans for stuff that I want to do later at some point, as well as a few ideas for things I might eventually expand the channel into doing, but mostly I just do what I like as I go along. And also, Peter O'Malley says, 500 subs in 3 weeks. However insane that is, you deserve at least 5,000 subs in 3 weeks. Well, thank you very much. So that's all the questions I've received, and that is the real end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.